but it is a massive annual global spectacle. It is the Grand National. It'll be watched by 500 million people around the world. I haven't been for years. I'm going this Saturday. I'm very, very excited about it, I must say. But a story broke in the Mail on Sunday a couple of weeks ago that there were attempts to disrupt it. People who are, I think, modern-day Puritans. That's all I can imagine they are, because they simply don't like the fact that tens of thousands of us are going to have a very, very good day and watch these amazing horses, these horses who are looked after in a way that I doubt any other animals on earth are. Well, I'm joined by Nathan McGovern, the Animal Rising spokesperson. I've not heard of Animal Rising. Is this a new outfit?
So yeah, on Monday we relaunched. Previously I spoke to you as a spokesperson for Animal Rebellion, and this Monday...
No, that was veganism. That was veganism we spoke about before.
Yes, it was.
So you think, to be clear about this, you think we shouldn't eat meat or fish or drink milk, and nor should we go to the Grand National?
Well, what I think we really need to do, Nigel, is to be looking at ways of loving animals that don't harm them. I'm actually really pleased that you say these horses are amazing, because they really are.
Yeah.
But the fact of the matter is that a horse dies every other day in racing in this country. And, I think that's unacceptable.
Nathan, if it wasn't for horse racing, these horses wouldn't exist. They wouldn't actually be there. They are bred to race, and they come, as you know, from bloodlines, and they love it. They absolutely love it. They are fed the best. They've got the best vets, the best training. They have amazing lives. They love what they do. And yes, you're right. Not so much in flat racing, but in jump racing, one or two do get put down, and it's unpleasant, and it's horrible, and it's sad. But without racing, they wouldn't even be alive.
So, Nigel, what I think you raised there is a really important point, and I think it's actually quite sad that, a lot of people can't imagine these animals existing apart from our use for them, for horse racing. Whether we look at our food industry, a lot of people can't imagine, pigs or cows or sheep, in natural habitats apart from our use for them for food. And what we really need to do is reevaluate why that is. I've never seen a wild horse. I know there's a few down Dartmoor, Exmoor way, and it would be fantastic if we had wild horses, and we can enjoy that.
That may be true.
And we don't have to see them die on racetracks. You haven't been at the National for a few years, but I assume you watched it in 2019.
Yeah, I've seen it, and I've seen it.
And you saw the horse go over the first hurdle,
yeah,
and you saw how it fell and broke its neck. You saw it writhing in pain on the floor. And I can see in your eyes right now that you hated seeing that.
No, we don't like it. But we know they're the risks of the sport, and equally, of course, for the jockeys as well, many of whom get very, very seriously hurt. But here's the point, Nathan McGovern. You and I have a different view on this, all right? I want to go for a good day. Your mob want to come along and disrupt the day. You don't even want me to have a bacon sandwich when I arrive at the track. You are a modern-day Cromwellian Puritan. What gives you the right? What gives you the right to impose the way you think the world should be on me? What moral authority do you have to do this?
Well, Nigel, there's plenty of fun ways to spend your Saturday and not watch horses die on a race course.
It's not for you to decide what I want to do.
You can go for a picnic, go for a walk. You might see a few animals in nature, and they wouldn't be ridden to death on the track.
Well, this is like, Cromwell said, sit at home and read the Bible. You are making a moral judgment that you know better than all the rest of it, and you want to impose that upon us through anarchistic action. That is the truth of it.
Well, what I think is important, the point is that the University of York, this was a study carried out a couple of years back. They've actually recognised that 80% of under-40s have no interest in going to the races for ethical reasons. And the vast majority of the people that do go to the races go for the good day out. Before I was vegan, before, my eyes were kind of open to a lot of this, I went to the races myself. I went up in Perth.
So what went wrong with your life?
Well, what I looked at, I saw these beautiful animals on the track. And then I went away and looked at the stats, the statistics of what a horse dies every other day in racing, and thinking, we can have a world in which we appreciate and we love these animals without exploiting them.
If you ban racing, they'll all be shot.
We both know it's more complicated than that, Nigel.
They wouldn't even be alive.
I contest that. What we could see is we could see wild horses return. We could see these beautiful animals in habitats where they're not exploited.
You may have a few wild horses on the upland parts of our country, in most of the rest of the country, to have in leafy Surrey, to have untrained wild horses, you're talking nonsense. But look, you know what? This is GB News. We're here to debate all sides of an argument. If you mess up my Saturday, I'm going to be after you. That's all I can tell you.